So today we are going to start on the law of indices. We will start with these first three laws. Later we still have negative power, zero power, and fractional power. All right, and then we are done. So let's start with this. So now look at this. What it means is that we have the same base and we multiply, but there's a different power. Same base, we divide, but there's different power. Okay, and then you have a power n, the whole thing power n again. So what will happen? Okay, so before we write down the laws, let's look at this example here. Right, so 3 square times 3 power 4. What's the answer? It will be 3 power how much? Yeah, so why is it 3 power 6, right? So you know that 3 square is 3 times 3, right? And then it only works for times and divide. Plus and minus, there's no law for it. Only for times and divide. So I times again. What else? 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now if you cannot see, let me bracket it for you. So this is 3 square, this is 3 power 4. So all together is 3 power how much? It's 3 power 6, right? So then doing this is very tedious, so we come up with a law. The law says that all we need to do is 3 power 2 and then the 4. What do we do with these two numbers? We got to plus them. So that is your first law of indices. So the law of indices says that when we have the same base and we multiply together, the power, we add them up. Okay, that's the first law. Simple enough. Okay, so the second law is even simpler because it's related. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A bit regret, right? So many. Divided by 6 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, so it's very tedious. Then later we have to come up with a law. Okay, what do we do usually after this? You cancel off, you divide, right? So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, so it's like that. This is called 1. But a lot of teachers just say cancel. So we use the word cancel as a shortcut. Yeah, so you'll see later the divide, we are going to minus the power. So we cancel means 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. How many 2's left? So we don't write 3, we write 2 to the power of 3. So it's 2 to the power of 3. Alright? That's the answer, right? So once again, we look at the number 9 and 6. How did we get 3? Yeah, so we come up with a new law. What does the law say? When the base are the same and we divide these two terms, the power we have to minus them. Okay. So now you understand why got so many homework questions because you need to be familiar with different types of questions that's coming out. Okay, you'll wrote a bit like this later. All right, the last one. G square is G times G. I need to times this set 4 times. G times G, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. Okay, there's no operation in between, means it's a multiplication. How many G's do I have? 8, right? So instead of writing 8G, I should write G to the power of 8. So what does this law say, the power law? It says that I have a 2, I have a 4. So we multiply. So one of the law is a plus, one of the law is a minus, and one of the law is a multiply law. All right? So what do you think this will be? Mn or Nm both the same. So it can be M times N or N times M. It's the same thing. All right, so these are the 3 laws for today. Okay, looks very easy. Okay, now let's try to apply this. So the trick is in mathematics, always settle the number first. Number can press calculator. Right? So let's go through the first 2 quite quickly. What number do you get? Okay, so we settle the number now. We are done. Next, we settle the letter A. So the A will be power 3. The A will be power how much? 1. So total will be 4. Why? Because 3 plus 1. Later I'll write down the final answer. And what about B? How do you get 11? Yeah, so must you write this step? Don't need lah. Nobody writes one. Yeah, just write the answer. 30, A, and the B. A will be power 4, B power 11. Okay, next question. Again, in mathematics, please settle the number first. Why? Because number you can press calculator lah. Okay, let's press calculator. Negative 30 divided by negative 6. Positive or negative 5? Minus minus becomes positive, so 5. Okay, let's settle the letter A now. 9 minus 8 because it's divide, right? The A and the A divide. But the B and the B also divide. So what do I get for the B? 10? No, not over. The power, you change already, you use the law already. Minus 3. See, you need to get used to it. It is natural that you get confused. Should I divide, should I minus? Should I times or should I plus? Alright, so this is A power 1, B power 7. Okay, when we are done. Now, yeah, when you divide, you can minus. Of course, you can say this, teacher, this is B power 10 and then this is B power 3, right? In sec 1, sec 2, I learned that I can just cancel to give you 7. This is also okay. That's how I got the 7. Can you just take note? Some students, actually sometimes I do this. I take the B power 10 over B power 3 and I cancel the powers. The lower power one, everything disappear. The higher power one, you just cancel the power. Okay. Now, of course, now coming to the last part and to the end of the video. What must you all do when you see a divide fraction? Yeah, you all must flip over, please. You know why? Because if you flip over, you get 1 mark already. Okay, even for your exams or WAs. When you flip over, what do I get? Okay, now this law will be related to the third one. So I'll show you how to do it. What is the power of A now? 20. Who don't understand why? Power of a power. Power of a power. Yes. Okay. So a lot of times, students, you all forget the bottom. Yeah. You also need to power 4 because everything inside the bracket power 4. So the B also power 4. So yes, very good. B power 8. And then I multiply B power 12. 6 times 2. And finally, A power 6. Now, you can use either the law of indices to minus the power, or you can do cancellation. Normally, naturally, we want to cancel because you'll be cancelling for 2 years already. So there's a high chance we want to cancel. So it's okay to cancel. Nobody say that must use the law one. So I cancel. Left how much? Left how much? No, this is 20, this is 6. Left 14. Okay, actually you are doing minusing the power, right? You're actually minusing the power, just that, okay, you didn't learn the law officially. Now, the power is higher here, right? I say already, the lower power one, whole thing disappear. The higher power one, cancel the power. And please write down the final solution. A power 14, B power 4. Sometimes the higher power can be at the bottom. All right, again, cancel the lower power, everything cancel away. The higher power one, you just cancel the power. The lower the power one, cancel everything. The higher power one, just cancel the higher power. Now, finally, you can of course use the law of indices. A and B, right? 20 minus 6. And then 12 on top, so we start with 12. 12 on top, minus 8. And we will get the same answer. A power 14, B power 4. Okay, Akian, can we stop?